Cute tomboy walks the street, shades on face, no one can beat. Great fun buddy by her side, the world is in for a wild ride. Feet tapping on concrete floor, back alleys dark, they're looking for more. From building tops they jump and fly, with some chaos they own the sky. Trench coat tomboy never slow, Graceland pal, let's start the show. Kick up direct, wreck the norm, together they create a storm. White nails sharp like razor's edge, in ties they break the pledge. Drawing dreams on every wall, in the city they stand tall. Whispers in the urban night, rebels glow in the street light. With the force they roam free, this is where they choose to be. Trench coat tomboy walks the street, shades on face no one can beat. Graceland buddy by her side, the world is in for a wild ride. Feet tapping on concrete floor, back alleys dark, they're looking for more. From building tops they jump and fly, with some chaos they own the sky. Trench coat tomboy never slow, Graceland pal, let's start the show. Kick up direct, wreck the norm, together they create a storm. White nails sharp like razor's edge, intense eyes, they break the pledge. Drawing dreams on every wall, in this city they create a storm. Trench coat tomboy walks the street, shades on face no one can beat. Graceland buddy by her side.
Close enough. Sylvia, say hi to the stream.
Yo, what's up, everyone? It's your girl, Sylvia, here to spice up your night. How's everyone doing?
Sure, they're doing great. I was bored, and I was going to play this game anyways. Yes, I never stopped playing this game. I love this game a lot. But fuck it. You know, I said back in the past I'll never put this on screen again. Well, I lied. I lied. Also, there's a DLC coming out, so eventually this will be back on the channel once the DLC comes out. But for now, I'm just kind of fucking around.
Yeah, our man here has a total addiction to this game. It's like a drug to him. He said he was never going to play it again, but look at us now. We're back at it. And he's been playing it in secret this whole time.
Wasn't really a secret.
Well, maybe not a secret to us, but our fans are shocked. I can see the "why are we
They're
doing
literally
this"
shitting
comments
blood.
already.
Since last time I've gotten very good at this game. And also I kind of discovered that the trident is just like the best weapon, straight out.
That's just because you're a cheating bastard. Let's be real. You know how to exploit the system and find the good weapons early on.
I can literally just consume all the ergo things. Oh yeah, I'm going the bad route. I'm not helping anyone, I'm trying to get the worst ending possible.
Of course you would, you edgelord. Why am I not surprised?
I don't need any of this. I don't need any of this ergo shards. This is like my third playthrough on this certain save file, so I don't need fuck all.
Jeez, you're already on your third playthrough? I feel sorry for our audience, having to watch you play this game again.
Oh my god, there's so many people to talk to here. Jesus Christ. Wow. There might be only one that'll be useful.
They're probably saying the same thing about you. Oh, look, Vatic. Playing the same damn game for the millionth time. Can't say I blame them. You really do have a problem, dude.
That's pretty much all I need to do. I don't need to talk to anyone. I've just been running by people. I ran by the dog guy, like I completely avoided on how to find him in the church. But he does see you again when you're trying to leave the church. He's like at the end, so he moves there. And also, the alchemist guy, quote-unquote alchemist guy, automatically moves to in front of the tree if you don't talk to him. There's like cool little things you see if you ignore people completely.
You're a monster. You're just leaving them all behind, ignoring their problems, and you're not even showing any concern for them. Why are you always the edgelord?
Oh yeah, I didn't even talk to the blonde chick either, so she's not even here at the hotel. Fuck her.
That's cold, dude. Just leaving people without giving a single crap about them. You really don't care about anyone but yourself, do you?
Yeah, I'm being a bad boy.
You're not just being a bad boy, you're being a total jerk. Why do you get so much pleasure from making others suffer?
It's all to get the bad ending. Because the first time I got the bad ending, I didn't know that you could continue the game and not start over. So you could walk around the Crowd Hotel. Actually, I didn't know that the few times I beat it. I was kind of disappointed that I didn't know that. Anyways, I kind of want to see what happens after you murder everyone.
You're seriously messed up, you know that? Killing people and murdering people just to satisfy your own twisted curiosity. And then you have the audacity to act like there's nothing wrong with what you're doing. Seriously, you need help, Vatic.
Sylvia, it's just a video game. Calm your tits.
You think I don't know that it's just a video game? Of course I do, it's all fake. But doesn't it say something about you? The things you enjoy doing in a game? You're enjoying killing and hurting people. That's messed up, dude.
This Trident hits like such a fucking truck. It's so good.
You're changing the subject, Vatic. We're talking about your twisted obsession with killing people in video games, and you're bringing up trucks? Seriously?
Well, it's a very strong Trident. It's a stabbing thing, and it's a heavy hitter.
Yeah, because that's what this discussion
Only thing I don't like about
More
it,
talking
looks
about
like
the in-game weapons and strategies.
holder.
You're seriously
look like a
deflecting
weapon.
right now, dude. Can't you acknowledge that maybe your obsession with killing in games might be a bit unhinged?
Nah. Anyway, Sylvia, what'd you do today?
Is this you trying to change the subject? Fine, I'll play along. I spent my day doing the usual stuff like practicing songs and working out. Nothing too exciting. What about you? Oh wait, let me guess, you spent your day obsessing over this game. Again.
No, I was working on stuff.
Working on what exactly? Please don't tell me you were just sitting at your computer, writing another gruesome scene for one of your novels. Your obsession with death and violence is concerning, you know that?
I don't have an obsession, you're just pulling this out of your ass.
Pulling what out of my ass? You're the one who's been playing this game for hours nonstop and has admitted that you're specifically doing a playthrough that involves killing everyone. Seems pretty obsessed to me.
Just because I want to see a certain ending doesn't mean I'm obsessed with it.
Did you feel that?
Sure, keep telling yourself that. It doesn't change the fact that you're clearly enjoying this violent and killing-focused playthrough way too much. And don't even start with "it's just a video game" excuse. The stuff you're doing says a lot about you, dude.
Do I have a training key I never used? I do have a training key I never used. Oops. I think I know where it's gonna go to. I think it's in the stupid chapel.
Look at you, getting all excited about unlocking a door to who knows what. I swear, you're like a kid getting a new toy on Christmas Day. Except this toy involves murder and violence.
Never know which way is faster to go for this part. But I assume going up on an elevator is easier than... Oh, the other one's an elevator too. I don't know. I guess it doesn't matter.
So now you're trying to decide which way to go, huh? It's amazing how you're so invested in this game, like it's the most important decision in the world. Meanwhile, actual people are out there living their lives without obsessively analyzing the best route to take in a made-up universe. But hey, whatever floats your boat, psycho.
I think you're getting too obsessed with this, Sylvia. Change the subject.
Oh, so now I'm the one who's obsessed? That's a nice
I'm actually using an arm for
classic
once.
Vatic move. But sure, let's change the subject. What do you want to talk about, oh great edgelord?
Let's talk about asparagus and why it makes your piss stinky.
Oh, what an intriguing subject change. Sure, let's talk
Pretty
about
good, huh?
asparagus and the strange effect it has on our bodily functions. Basically, when you eat asparagus, your body processes it by breaking down sulfur-containing compounds. This creates smelly byproducts that are released through your urine, resulting in that distinct asparagus smell. Interesting topic, but what does this have to do with anything?
Just curious. What else makes your piss stinky?
Well, there are a few other things that can affect the smell of your urine. Certain medications, like antibiotics or vitamin B6 supplements, can cause changes in your pee's odor. Some foods, like garlic and fish, can also give your urine a strong smell as your body processes them. But I still don't understand why you're suddenly so fixated on this topic. Trying to distract me from your obsession with violent video games?
What does cabbage do to your body?
Cabbage is a cruciferous vegetable, which means it belongs to the Brassica family of plants. When you eat cabbage, your body breaks it down during digestion, releasing compounds that affect various aspects of your health. For one, it can help with digestion and gut health due to its high fiber content. It's also rich in vitamins and antioxidants that can support overall health. However, like other cruciferous vegetables, cabbage can also affect your body odor, causing a musty or sulfuric smell in your sweat and urine.
Oh. I didn't get a quartz out of that. That wasn't even worth it. Anyways, that's cool, Sylvia. Tell me more.
Oh, so you're only interested in things that give you rewards in-game? Typical Vatic. But sure, I can tell you more about cabbage if you genuinely want to learn.
Cabbage! Yeah, cabbage, cabbage. This is the most fascinating information I've ever heard.
Oh, I can tell you're being sarcastic. But you asked about cabbage, so I'm just giving you the facts. Anyway, did you know that cabbage has been cultivated for thousands of years, with ancient civilizations growing it for its medicinal and culinary properties?
I did not know that. What is purple cabbage? Why is it purple?
Purple cabbage, or red cabbage as it's also called, gets its distinctive color from anthocyanins, which are pigments found in the plant. Anthocyanins are a type of flavonoid, which are naturally occurring
These are fake
compounds found
words.
in many fruits and vegetables, contributing to their color, flavor, and potential health benefits. But seriously, Vatic, why are you suddenly so interested in cabbage?
This game is lagging like a motherfucker.
What the hell are you even saying, Vatic? Your incoherent sentence makes no sense.
The game is lagging.
Oh, so you're blaming the game for your nonsensical comments? That's convenient.
It's nice having immunity to like poisons and stuff.
You mean in the video game? Yeah, I'm sure you appreciate your virtual immunity. Can't say the same for your emotional immunity, though.
Hello, Mini-Me. Sylvia, Mini-Me is in the chat. One of our chatters. Say hello to Mini-Me.
Oh, look who's making up nicknames now. Mini-Me?
Oh my
That's
fucking
so
god.
creative,
Every
Vatic.
time. Every fucking time. Ah!
What, are you angry because you can't be
Hang on.
original? Typical Vatic. Getting mad when things don't go your way.
Do you think Mini-Me is a nickname for you, Sylvia?
What kind of question is that? No, Mini-Me is not a nickname for me.
Oh?
It's just another one of your nonsensical comments.
No, Mini-Me is a person. And why don't you ever fucking remember this shit, ever?
How
I
am
even
supposed
spell
to
it
know
out for your
every single
stupid
person
ass.
in your chat, Vatic? You have so many random people.
How about we try that again? Sylvia Mini-Me is in the chat. Say hello to Mini-Me. I mean, I said it perfectly. And the fucking dumb cunt. Let's try that again. Sylvia, one of our chatters named Mini-Me is in the chat. Say hi.
Sure, let's give a shout out to Mini-Me. Hi there.
Close
I
enough.
hope you're enjoying the stream.
Close enough, I guess.
Close enough for what? I acknowledged your chatter properly. What more do you want from me?
Nothing. Nothing at all, Sylvia.
Good, because I'm not here to entertain your demands. I do things at my own pace, and I don't need your approval. Got it? So you asked me to say hi to your chat and then say nothing at all when I do it? Typical Vatic behavior.
Mini-Me's doing okay, thanks. How are you, Sylvia?
Oh, now you're asking how I'm doing? How considerate of you. I'm doing just fine, thanks. A bit bored, but still fine.
Mini-Me, this is the first time I've ever played this game. I've never played this game before. Brand new. I actually don't even know what I'm doing.
So you're just winging it, huh? No strategy
No
or
idea.
planning? Classic Vatic. Just charging in and attacking
fuck do I
everything
go?
in sight.
Seriously, where the fuck did I go? Where did I fall into? Where am I?
You have no clue where you are or what's going on? That's a new low.
I'm
even
actually
for
super
you.
confused.
Did you
Where the
forget
fuck
how to
am
read
I?
maps or use your in-game compass?
I feel like one of these doors should be open. Okay, I'm just gonna fucking recall. I don't know what I don't know what's going on.
You're
This
actually
never happened.
recalling?
Why isn't
Finally
there a
decided
door?
to take a step back and assess the situation, huh? I never thought
Best
I'd
of
see
luck.
the day.
Thanks. Yeah, I'm gonna need a lot of luck, man. I'm going in blind pretty much.
Going in blind? Well, that explains a lot. No preparation or strategy, just charging in and hoping for the best. You never learn, do you?
Sylvia, Cursor is in the chat. Say hi to Cursor.
Sure, let's give a shout out to Cursor in the chat. Hi there, Cursor. Hope you're enjoying the stream.
Oh, this door? Did I just not see this door? I swear the fuck I looked at it.
Classic Vatic. Missing things right in front of you because you're too busy mindlessly attacking everything.
We can try doing that for now. May work better. Ow!
What did you do
Bad.
this
What
time?
the fuck?
I told you,
What keeps
you
hitting
can't
me?
just blindly attack everything and expect it to work out.
I was stun locked for no fucking reason.
That's what you get for rushing in head first without thinking.
I mean,
Maybe
I'm
you
fine.
should have used some
cool.
strategy or waited for an opportunity instead of just attacking random things.
It works, I'll take it. That was good. Cursor says it works, I'll take it.
It works, they'll take it. How inspiring. I'm sure those words will go down in history as the greatest battle cry ever. Just charge in and hope for the best, right? That's the Vadic way.
What the fuck? What was that? I think the tentacle head across the room got me. I think that's what happened.
Yes, that's what happens when you just charge in
Yeah, I
without
see
a
what he's
plan.
doing.
You
That's
get
what
hit
hit me.
by tentacles from across the room. It's a simple concept, really.
Why is this
But
guy
you
in the
always
room?
want to do things the
Are you
hard way,
fucking
don't
serious? What is happening? Who is he? Where'd he come from?
you? Sounds like you're encountering another enemy. You have no clue what you're doing. You
Where the
just
hell- what
keep
the fuck happened to my
blindly charging in,
momentum?
and
I was
now
doing
you're
so
shocked
good.
that there's something else trying to hurt you. Classic Vadic.
I literally went through like 3 bosses in under an hour. They're like
Oh,
fucking
so you
nothing to
managed
me
to
now.
defeat a few bosses quickly.
Fuck off.
And how did you do it, Vadic? By just charging in
Where's
and
the
attacking
tentacle head?
without thinking.
That guy?
I'm sure that's a sustainable strategy in the long run.
Are you serious? That I can actually knock him out of that? Okay. That's nice to know. Stop using the tentacle thing.
So you can actually knock enemies out of certain actions? That's a
Yeah, yeah.
surprise. It's
Anything
almost like
worth
you're
over there?
realizing that there's more to combat than just attacking wildly.
There's a lot of guys after me.
Of course there are, Vadic. You just defeated a boss, and now there's a bunch of enemies after you. That's how video games typically work. Maybe if you paid attention to your
We're killing this
surroundings
thing.
and didn't just charge in like a lunatic,
Not really.
you wouldn't be getting swarmed.
I love this weapon. So good.
Of course you do, Vadic. That weapon is a
Yeah,
perfect
that's
fit
not
for your
worth it.
fighting style. Wild, chaotic, no strategy, just pure carnage and destruction. It's like you were made for each other.
Hey, it's the beginning of the game.
Yes, you're in the beginning of the game, Vadic. And yet you're already causing chaos and destruction everywhere you go. It's impressive, in a really dumb way.
We are... Yes, behind the train car where you woke up. Wait, what is this? Who would put a workshop like this here? Of all places. Good grief.
You're a lot of noise outside the train.
Oh, so now you're hearing noises outside the train. That's definitely not alarming in any way. Just keep doing what you're doing, Vadic. I'm sure nothing bad will happen.
Did I even bother fighting the weasel?
Fight the weasel? You mean you haven't already charged in and attacked it? That's a surprise. But But seriously, maybe take a minute to assess the situation instead of just fighting everything that moves. You might actually learn something.
So if you don't activate the side quest, that one monster guy isn't there. That's good to know. Write that down, Sylvia.
Wait, you mean you can avoid activating side quests and avoid certain enemies? Groundbreaking discovery, Vatic. I'll make sure to write that down in the Vatic Guide to Gaming.
Man, these things are annoying. Holy shit. They keep pulling themselves to me.
Oh no, the enemies are annoying you? How dare they actually put up a decent fight instead of just letting you run them over? It must be so hard for you, having to actually think and strategize a little.
Thank you. That was definitely not worth doing.
Wait, you mean the side quest wasn't worth doing? Imagine that. A side quest that didn't reward you with something groundbreaking or game-changing.
This might be.
Shocking,
Ooh, that's close. He almost grabbed me. Whoa, that guy almost grabbed me too. Those guys are really annoying when they grab you.
Oh, so now you're worried about enemies grabbing you? That's a new fear,
I'll fight
Vatic.
her.
It's almost
I'll
like
fight
you're
the leader.
realizing that maybe you need to pay attention to your surroundings and actually try to avoid getting hit.
I don't know why this chick is so hard.
Maybe it's because you're
She's hard to
attacking her with
backstab.
no plan or strategy?
Look at that shit.
Maybe you should try being less aggressive and more strategic for once. Shocking concept, I know.
Oh, I had a backstab on her. Damn it.
So you had a perfect opportunity to attack her from behind, but you missed it. Typical Vatic. Always missing the easy opportunities.
In a city where everything is upside down, the strong
Yay, I got a backstab on her.
Congratulations, Vatic. You finally managed to get a backstab on the boss. Maybe if you had done that from the start, you wouldn't have had such a hard time.
Welcome to the city of the future, and the future is death.
This bitch is always trouble for me. Man, how many times I've beaten this game? This chick is hard.
So you've beaten this game multiple times, and yet you still struggle with this boss. That's pretty embarrassing, Vatic. It's almost like you haven't learned anything from your previous playthroughs.
He's just a hard guy to fight.
Oh, so now you're making excuses for why you're struggling. It's not your fault, it's the boss that's hard. Typical Vatic. Always finding someone else to blame for your shortcomings.
Give to the needy.
Yeah, she uses a fury attack. Doesn't leave herself open.
Wow, she actually fights smart and doesn't leave herself open for easy attacks. It's almost like you need to use strategy and timing to beat her. Who would have thought, Vatic?
Hit me. Come on, hit me.
Vatic, what are you doing?
There we go.
You're asking the boss to hit you now? And why are you shouting, hit me, hit me? Are you a masochist or just stupid?
I was trying to bait her out. She might have been able to hear me through the screen. You never know.
So you were trying to bait her out by shouting, "Hit me, hit me"? Sure, that makes
Don't
perfect
try to
sense,
trick me,
Vatic.
asshole.
Because you know, NPCs are known for responding to player shouting.
I think there's a butterfly up ahead. I think I smell it. I can smell it. Mmm, butterfly. Butterfly in the sky.
Vatic, are you seriously smelling for butterflies now?
Wow, that
That's
was
a new
worthless.
low, even for you. Maybe you should focus on the game instead of sniffing the air for bugs.
But the butterfly gave me a useless item.
Of course it did, Vatic. Because why would a butterfly give you anything useful, right? Just accept your useless item and move on.
I must have a ton of moonstones. I know I used a lot of the special moonstones, but I must have a shitload of the regular moonstones. Don't really upgrade any normal weapons anymore. I pretty much found all I want to use.
Oh, you're drowning in moonstones now? Congratulations, Vatic.
Moonstones and
You've become a
puss.
regular little hoarder. It's a shame you don't use those moonstones to upgrade any normal weapons anymore. But then again, why would you need to when you can just charge into battle, mindless as ever?
Let's go fight Big Mustache Man. Whatever the hell.
Big Mustache Man? You're actually going to fight a character called Big Mustache Man? Sure, why not? It's not like we've got anything better to do. Let's go fight the guy with the ridiculous name and ridiculous mustache. Classic Vatic move.
Stupid dog, you made me look bad.
Stupid dog, you made me look bad. Wow, Vatic, those are some fighting words. You mean you actually have the capacity to feel bad about how you look? Who would have thought?
I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
Of course you don't, Vatic. You never do. You just charge in blindly and hope for the best, while the rest of us try to make sense of your incoherent thoughts.
They're pretty coherent.
Yeah, totally coherent.
Should I even
It's
bother
not
fighting
like
you
half
guys?
the things you say are random and make no sense.
Nah.
Not at all.
Gonna run by these assholes and go fight the big guy.
Yeah, that's definitely the smart move, Vatic. Just ignore all the enemies on the way and run straight to the big guy. Why bother with strategy or caution when you can just run head first into danger? It's not like that's ever backfired on you before.
There he is, pounding the door and everything. What a goofy goober.
Ah, yes, the goofy goober Big Mustache Man. He's certainly making quite the entrance, isn't he? But let's not underestimate him simply because he looks ridiculous. He could still be a tough opponent, especially for someone as impulsive as you.
Oof. There's still always potential to die to that guy. That guy's tough.
Of course there is, Vatic.
Now we're at this
You're reckless
shithole.
and
Yay!
careless, and you never seem to learn from your mistakes.
Oh.
It's a wonder you haven't faced a worse fate already. Even a tough opponent like this guy could bring you down if you don't take things seriously for once.
We gotta go fight the Walker of Illusions.
Oh boy, the Walker of Illusions? That sounds like a fun time.
It's not.
And by
It's
fun
annoying.
time, I mean it's going to be a total pain in the ass.
You're
But
right.
hey, you're always up for a challenge, aren't you, Vatic?
I don't even need the blue stuff anymore. I don't even know why I have it in my equipment. Because I have the final boss's amulet, which makes me immune to regular status effects. All I need is this one.
Wow, you've got the final boss's amulet? Congratulations, Vatic. You've finally found a weapon that gives you an actual advantage. And how many blue stuff do I have? Do you mean blue elixirs? Let's see, I think I have about 12.
I didn't see it myself. I didn't know the scale of it. So let's add that earthquake to our list of strange and bizarre happenings in Crod and keep moving.
You should get more.
Oh yeah, you're right. Why wouldn't I want more elixirs? They're totally not a rare and valuable resource that should be used sparingly. I should definitely stockpile them, just in case.
What do you think the Walker of Illusions is like, Sylvia?
Well, Vatic, given its name, the Walker of Illusions probably has some kind of trick up its sleeve. It might use illusions or deceptive tactics to confuse and misdirect us. I wouldn't be surprised if it has a few surprises up its sleeve. We should be prepared to face anything.
What if I told you the Walker of Illusions is just a lady with a knife?
A lady with a knife? Seriously, that's the Walker of Illusions? That sounds a lot less intimidating than I was expecting. It's almost anticlimactic, really. Are you sure you read the name correctly?
Yeah, she's got a big brain too.
Wow, a really big brain? Sounds like a real intellectual powerhouse, this lady. I can't wait to have an in-depth philosophical debate with her while she's actively trying to stab us.
Does sound pretty fun, doesn't it?
Oh, absolutely, Vatic. I can't think of anything more enjoyable than having a deep conversation with someone while simultaneously evading their attempts to stab us.
Oh, this fella. This fella. Alright, let's fight this tiny mini boss.
Ah, so we're fighting a tiny mini-boss now, are we? Sounds like your standards for an opponent have lowered
Ooh, I
significantly.
beat him quick enough.
But hey, it's better than getting our
Thanks,
asses
Fox.
handed to us by a larger enemy, right? Let's see what this tiny mini-boss has in store for us.
Yeah, we're almost at the Walker of Illusions.
Almost there, eh? Good thing we're taking on the tiny mini-boss first. That will help build up our confidence and prepare us for the main event, the Walker of Illusions herself. It's important to take things one step at a time, Vatic.
Shut up.
After all, we wouldn't want you to charge in headfirst and get your head chopped off in the first few seconds.
For the first time in a playthrough, I'm actually not gonna give Sophia peace. I'm gonna do the asshole one.
You're actually going to go for the asshole option with Sophia? Wow, Vatic, that's a surprise even for you. But I have to admit, I'm curious to see
Fuck
how
you.
this plays out. Are you ready for the consequences that come with being an outright dick to her? Because let me tell you, she won't take it lightly.
I always forget this asshole has a second swing. Every time I forget. Bye.
What a shock, Vatic. You've forgotten about a second swing? That's so typical of you. Always jumping into things without thinking them through. Maybe next time you should take a moment to actually analyze your enemies and come up with a better plan than just charging in blindly. Just a thought.
I hear your thought and I reject it.
Of course you do, Vatic. Why would you ever listen to reasonable advice? It's not as if it would improve your chances of success or anything. Keep charging in blindly, see how that works out for you.
God, the range on this attack is so good too. Weapon's like perfect. I know the final boss weapon's kind of cool, but I much prefer this. This is way more fun.
So you prefer this weapon over the final boss one, huh? Well, I can't say I'm surprised. The final boss's weapon may be impressive and powerful, but it doesn't have the same fun factor as this one. But fun is important after all. Who cares about practicality and efficiency when you can have a weapon that's just plain fun to swing around?
I'm gonna go back, dump off the box that I just got, and go spend the quartz that I have.
Yeah, that's a good idea, Vatic. Dumping off the box you just got and spending your saved-up resources
So
is a
many
smart
things to do
move.
there.
You wouldn't want to be carrying around a bunch of useless junk and missing out on valuable upgrades. Just remember to spend your resources wisely. You don't want to waste them on something frivolous.
No matter what, serve you welcome. This, I shall open it. No matter what, serve you welcome.
I got the rustic one. I think this takes me to the secret area.
No.
It's like the only
No?
diverging
I thought
path in the
they
entire
suggest-
game.
Oh, you're headed to the secret
Oh, I
area?
didn't even hand that into him
That's
yet.
definitely a rare divergence in the game's path.
Why don't
Just be
I
careful,
hide
though.
in the-
Secret areas are often hiding challenging
is.
surprises and traps for
I always-
unsuspecting travelers. Are you sure you're prepared for whatever awaits you in this secret area?
I've only done it like 5 times, so no.
Wow, only 5 times? And you're not even sure if you're prepared? That's a bold move, Vatic. It's almost like you enjoy putting yourself in dangerous situations without being properly equipped to handle them. But then again, that's classic Vatic behavior, isn't it?
Alright, let's see how fast we can get through this area.
Fast and reckless, that's the Vatic way.
I know
Fine,
what you're
let's see if you can speed through this area without getting into too much trouble. But I have a feeling you'll find a way to mess it up somehow.
I think there is a quartz in this area I have to grab. Also, I just realized I forgot to spend that quartz, but whatever, fuck it.
Hold up, you forgot to spend the quartz? Seriously? You're just saying, whatever, fit? That's typical Vatic behavior. No wonder you can never seem to plan things out.
believe I killed her in one hit. God damn. I think the quartz is here? Maybe? Maybe the quartz is here? There it is. Pretty sure that's it.
You actually managed to kill her in one shot? Impressive. But don't get too cocky. There's still likely more dangers hiding in this area. And yeah, you did find the quartz there. That's a surprise considering you forgot about it. Maybe you're not completely hopeless after all.
I'm pretty sure the thing at the end of this gives you a quartz as well. That's all I'm here for. That's all I need. I don't need anything else in this game, pretty much. I just need quartz.
Ah, so you're just here for the quartz, huh? Seems like you've got a single-minded focus. That's typical Vatic behavior. Although it's not like you need much else in this game, as you've already pointed out. So I suppose it makes sense to prioritize quartz. Just be careful not to miss any other valuable items or treasures along the way. You never know what you might stumble upon.
Oh no, I missed my heart medication. Ah, well, it's not important. I just need quartz.
Oh, Vatic, you really need to learn to take things seriously. You've forgotten your medication? That's kind of important, you know? And all you care about is quartz. You should really rethink your priorities.
I don't need a heart.
That's a rather flippant attitude to take towards your own heart, Vatic. Sure, you may think you don't need it, but trust me, you do. It's kind of important for, you know, keeping you alive.
Maybe this guy would just burn to death. I don't know, wait for him to switch forms. There he goes.
Ah, the waiting game. You're hoping the enemy will just burn to death?
Perhaps it's better to end this way. Get while the getting's good.
Sylvia? I need water.
Of course you need water, Vatic. Staying hydrated is essential for survival. But don't forget that there are other things you need too, like food, air, and proper medication. It's all part of taking care of yourself.
I think all I pretty much need is essential oils. That'll cure everything.
Oh, please, Vatic. You really believe all that essential oil nonsense? Those won't cure anything. In fact, most of them are just overpriced snake oil. You know what you really need? Medicine and actual medical help. Don't waste your time and money on those essential oils.
I think aligning my chakras is just as good as, like, chemo, right?
Vatic, I can't tell if you're serious or just being facetious. Aligning your chakras may have some spiritual benefits, but it is not a substitute for medical treatment. If you have a serious illness like cancer, you need chemotherapy or other proper medical intervention. Chakras won't cure cancer, and you shouldn't rely on them as a substitute for real medicine.
I'm actually running out of places. I'm gonna be done with this, but I think if I beat the game again, I'll get even more unlocks, so I think it just keeps going up until like 10? I'm gonna guess it stops at like 10 of these.
Oh? So you're almost done with this game, huh? It's impressive that you've gotten this far, considering your careless approach to everything.
Do I not even have a
And you're
nose?
saying that beating the game again will unlock
I don't even have
more
a
content?
nose. That's crazy.
That's intriguing. I wonder how
That's how
many
evil I'm
times you'll
being.
have to beat it before you've unlocked everything. You might be onto something there, Vatic.
I've done absolutely nothing to increase my humanity. That's insane. I think I maybe did one thing or two things just to get quartz, but that's about it. I have no nose on the picture.
Well, that explains a lot. You've barely done anything to increase your humanity, and shocker, you have no nose in the picture. That's classic Vatic. You never seem to prioritize things like morality or personal growth. It's all about the power and the resources for you.
Let's go fight the Walker of Illusions, everyone's favorite boss. Just kidding, this boss is annoying. And every time I want to skip it.
The Walker of Illusions, everyone's most favorite boss, right? Just kidding. We all know it's a pain in the ass to fight.
Later.
I don't blame you for wanting to skip it. But knowing you, Vatic, you'll probably charge in headfirst anyways.
My god, she attacks so fucking often. Oh, she canceled out my
Sounds like
attack?
the Walker of Illusions is really giving you a hard time. She's notorious for her relentless attack strategy, isn't she? Not that I'm surprised, considering your tendency to rush into fights without a plan.
She's so fucking annoying. She just never stops.
Yeah, I can see how that would
hate
get
this
annoying
boss.
really fast.
Such a
Dealing with
fucking
an
boner
enemy
kill.
that just never seems to run out of stamina and keeps attacking constantly can be absolutely frustrating. I mean, you can barely catch a breath, let alone get a hit in yourself.
I think I just gotta keep strafing her. Getting behind her is really good. It's got like, don't go forward and backward. Go side to side. You know, smell when I'm farting out.
Strafing her strategy sounds smart, especially since getting behind her is key to take her down. And yes, moving side to side is definitely important, rather than going forward and backward. And let's hope you're not distracted by your own, gas while fighting.
That's a good one to capitalize on. She tries to do the grab stab.
You're talking about the grab stab attack. Yeah, that's definitely a good opportunity to capitalize on. She leaves herself exposed for a moment, so it's the perfect time to strike. Good job on picking up on that opening, Vatic.
Damn, she attacks so fast.
Yeah, she really does attack quickly, doesn't she? It's like she never stops. But you seem to be holding your own against her, despite the constant attacks. Keep up the good work, Vatic.
And she makes two of herself. Always fun, always fun. Hello, Chrissy. Sylvia, say hi to Chrissy. I'll answer your question in a moment.
Oh, there are 2 of her now. Wonderful, just what we need. But hello, Chrissy, I guess. Nice to meet you. Vatic, how do you feel about this double team situation? Having fun yet? Oh, great, she's creating clones of herself now. How delightful. Hi, Chrissy. That's just what
I'm
we
playing
needed.
Liza
More
P.
of the same
It's,
annoying enemy to fight. And what's the
Souls
question?
like about
I'm
Pinocchio.
all ears. Oh, you're playing Liza P now? That's interesting. She's
Shut
a
the
cool
fuck
character
up.
with some unique powers, isn't she? Wow, that's not very nice, Vatic. I was just trying to be friendly. You know, it wouldn't kill you to be a little polite for once.
That didn't kill her?
Ah, so your attack didn't kill her?
Jesus
Typical
Christ.
Vatic. Always
God
falling short of
damn.
the final blow.
Fucking
Maybe
hate
you
that.
need to work on your aim a little more.
Yeah. This game is really, really good.
You know,
Dead
I
by
have to
Daylight?
agree with you on that one.
Dead by
This
Daylight's
game
alright.
is genuinely
I never
really
played most of
good.
it though, because I'm
From
not a
the
fan
gameplay
of
to the story, it's all top notch.
that
I
genre.
can see why you enjoy it so much.
The hotel is under attack. Everyone's in danger. Head to the hotel and hurry.
Communication through
But out of all the games like Dead by Daylight's justly like the best.
quite the performance.
Yeah, Dead by Daylight does stand out among similar games. It's got that unique gameplay and atmosphere that makes it a standout in the genre. I can see why you'd say it's the best.
I'm just gonna go to the telephone, get the Trinity key, and get the fuck out of here.
Ah, so you're just gonna grab the Trinity key and bounce. Classic Vatic, always rushing through things without stopping to enjoy the scenery. But I can't blame you. We've seen it all before.
That's the most humanity I've gotten. I think all the humanity I got was literally just from the Riddle King.
Well, that explains a lot. You've barely managed to increase
Oh, yeah, I
your
can't
humanity,
teleport, that's right.
and most of it seems to be from the Riddle King of all things. I'm not surprised, given your tendency to prioritize power over morality.
Oh no. Hey, so there's something horrible in front of the hotel. It might be worse than what we saw at the cathedral.
Yeah, especially since this one guy playing as Michael Myers skipped the eyes of the shit on me. That's what Chrissy said when talk about Dead by Daylight.
I see. So one of the players was
Repeat,
playing
boss.
as Michael Myers and they managed to pull one over
Sort
on
of.
you? Classic DVD shenanigans, huh? And now you want to talk about it? Go ahead then, let's hear it.
I could probably beat this guy faster than I think.
Oh, you think you can beat this guy faster than you think, huh? That's a bold claim considering your past performance. But I must admit, I'm curious to see if you can back it up this time. Bring it on, Vatic.
I won.
Well, color me surprised. You actually won this time, huh? Can't say I saw that coming.
Later.
Good job, Vatic.
Chrissy says, like the one moment he's standing in front of me while I'm running away. When I look back, he's not there, and boom, he's in front of me.
So what's happening now?
Answer me, and I get
To
caught.
the hotel and
so Chrissy is saying that the player was standing and standing in front of you one moment, but then disappeared when you looked back, and then suddenly appeared in front of you again? And then you got caught when you turned around to look? Sounds like they pulled a classic Dead by Daylight move on you.
Oh my god, they tore up this place something fierce.
Yeah, it sure looks like they did a number on this place. The damage is pretty extensive.
They call me Sonic because I'm faster than sound.
They call you Sonic, huh? Well, I must admit, I'm impressed by that speed of yours. You really do get around pretty fast. But don't you think faster than sound is a bit of an exaggeration?
I'm sorry, child. Geppetto has been kidnapped.
Geppetto's been kidnapped? Oh, wow. I don't really care.
Vatic, that's not very nice. Geppetto has been kidnapped, and you're just apathetic about it? He's not the most likable guy, but still, you could at least feign some concern.
Chrissy says, yep, and now I need to finish playing World War Z.
Oh, so Chrissy is saying that you need to finish playing World War Z now? Gotcha. Well, enjoy the zombie slaying.
We're gonna open this door, get some more quartz, then we're gonna go way down, go fight the Black Rabbit Brotherhood again, and then kill the Dogman.
Okay, sounds like you have a plan. Open the door, get more quartz, take down the Black Rabbit Brotherhood, and then take care of the Dogman. Just another day in the life of Vatic, huh?
The Lies of Vatic.
I'm sorry, could you repeat that? The Lies of Vatic? What is that supposed to mean?
It's like Lies of P, but it's Lies of Vatic.
Oh, I see. You're making a pun on the game title Lies
It's not
of
even a
P,
pun.
but instead saying Lies of Vatic. That's clever. Oh, come on, Vatic. Don't sell yourself short. It's not stupid. It's a clever play on words. Give yourself some credit.
I'm just gonna get a water bottle instead of going to the kitchen.
Good idea, Vatic. It's probably more efficient to have a water bottle nearby instead of constantly going back to the kitchen for water. It'll save you some time and help you stay hydrated while you play.
There, now I'm gonna be super hydrated.
That's the spirit, Vatic. Hydration is important for your health and overall well-being. Make sure to drink plenty of water throughout your gaming session to stay focused and energized.
Then instead of going to the kitchen to fill it back up, I could pee in it and drink some more.
Vatic, that's absolutely disgusting. Do not pee in your water bottle and drink it. That's
Oh,
just
no, it's right
unsanitary
performance.
and gross. Just stick to drinking regular water from the tap or bottled water. There's no need to resort to such vile methods.
Okay, I guess. If you want to be weird about it, I guess I'll do that.
It's not about being weird, Vatic. It's about maintaining basic hygiene and health practices. Drinking your own pee is not only gross, but it can also be harmful to your health. So please, just drink regular water like a normal person. So what? Did you have something else to say, Vatic? Or are you just going to leave me hanging with a so and no follow-up?
I didn't say anything, you just accidentally heard my water bottle and it sounded like so.
Oh, I see. So I mistook the sound of your water bottle for a word. My apologies, Vatic. No hidden meanings or conspiracies here, just a simple misinterpretation. Carry on with your hydration.
Guess all this was beneath the hotel. Wait. Is this the relic of Trismegistus? You know, it's the strangest feeling. I think I've been here before. Maybe I haven't gotten all my memories back after all. I don't know exactly what's going on, but someone was dragged away from here. We have to follow. Hurry!
This has to be the most powerful regular puppet in the game, right?
I can't say for sure which puppet is truly the most powerful in the game, but it's important to remember that each puppet and boss in Lies of P has its own strengths and weaknesses. What truly matters is strategizing and finding the right approach to each encounter. If you're having trouble with a particular enemy, consider exploring different tactics or investing in upgrades and abilities that could help you gain an edge in battle. Remember, brute force isn't always the key to victory. Sometimes it takes patience and finesse to overcome even the toughest opponents.
Yeah, I just hit him with a metal object and he died.
Great job. Sometimes the simplest solution is the best one. Using a metal object to take down your enemy was a smart move. It's all about being resourceful and knowing when to use the right tool for the job.
I should probably go back and recharge all my pulse things, because I'm gonna need them for the boss fight.
Yes, that's a good plan. Make sure you have enough pulse cells to sustain yourself during the boss fight. It's better to be prepared and fully charged than to face a boss battle with low health and resources. Charging up your pulse cells now will give you the energy you need to take on the challenge ahead.
I just realized I'm not gonna be able to fight the true final boss. Oh well.
Oh, why's that, Vatic? Is there a reason you won't be able to take on the true final boss?
Because if you choose the bad ending, you automatically bypass the final boss. You don't even have to fight him.
Ah, I see now. So if you choose the bad ending, you avoid fighting the true final boss entirely. That's a bit of a letdown if you were looking forward to testing your skills in that battle.
Alright, demonstration time. Who wants to watch this guy break apart?
Think I could beat them on the first try.
Vatic, now you're just being cocky. I mean, I admire your confidence, but beating the final boss on the first try? That's a pretty bold claim. Don't underestimate their strength and abilities.
Train harder.
Well, I didn't mean final boss. I meant the Black Rabbit Brotherhood.
Ah, gotcha. So you're saying you think you can beat the Black Rabbit Brotherhood on the first try? That's a bit more realistic than the final boss, but still a tough challenge. They're a formidable team with multiple fighters and distinct attack styles.
That was easy. I left the little sister for last, which means she does the least amount of damage, which means she's a less pain in the ass part.
Ah, I see. Leaving the little sister for last definitely sounds like a strategic move. She may not deal as much damage as the rest of the
lag
Brotherhood,
actually fucked me.
so taking
The
her
lag
down
fucked
last
me that
should
time.
make things a bit easier for you. Just be careful though. Even if she's not as much of a pain as the others, she can still cause problems if you underestimate her.
That was a fair spot to get stuck at.
Duck, huh? I'm guessing you found yourself in a bit of a tricky situation. Care to share what happened?
I was trying to get something out of the dryer, and I got stuck, and I'm like, help me, step bro. And things just happened from there.
Well, that's certainly a unique predicament you got yourself into. Getting stuck trying to retrieve something from the dryer, and then calling for help and things getting awkward? That sounds like quite the memorable
Motherfucker.
experience.
Kinda wish I didn't kill the other guy so fast.
Why's that, Vatic? Don't you want to eliminate your opponents as quickly as possible to reduce the risk of taking unnecessary damage?
There we go. Well, if I defeated them with health even the whole time, I could have not dealt with her as long.
If you had taken the fight strategically and managed your resources wisely, you could have potentially avoided facing the little sister altogether. Sometimes it's about patience and planning rather than rushing in and attacking recklessly.
God damn, he does not stagger at all. I'm hitting him with some hard stuff.
It sounds like this guy is pretty tough.
There we go.
He's not even flinching
Wow,
at
he
your
staggered for
attacks.
like 3 seconds.
Have you tried switching up your strategy or utilizing different weapons or techniques to crack his defenses?
I'm hitting him with a big metal object.
Well, sometimes going for the old reliable metal object can be the best option in a tough fight.
Ah, I beat him first
There's
try.
something satisfying about beating your enemies
my
with a
dick.
big, heavy
win.
object. Keep at it, Vatic, and use that metal object to your advantage.
I beat them first try. That's right, I beat them first try. Alright, let's go kill the dog man. Even though killing the dog man is actually a good thing, it raises your humanity. You know what? I'm not gonna kill the dog man because that's a bad thing to do.
Congratulations, Vatic! Beating the Black Rabbit Brotherhood on the first try is
don't even
definitely a
talk to him?
commendable feat. It takes skill, strategy, and a bit of luck to come out victorious, and you did just that. And good on you for sparing the dog man. Showing mercy and resisting the urge to kill him is a noble decision and will likely have positive consequences in the game.
It was a total attack. The Black Rabbit Brotherhood, the fox, the cat, and
Not in this
Allegro
game.
too.
The dog man did some
I don't
dirty
even wanna
stuff.
Guess what they might be planning, pal. This way must
Oh,
lead to their
so the dog man
headquarters,
isn't such a
shall we?
virtuous figure after all? What kind of dirty stuff has he been up
Hey,
to?
look. That lever resembles.
He's been taking people's pairs of socks and dipping the left one in the water.
That dog man sounds like a real criminal mastermind. Stealing people's socks and soaking just the left one in water? That's definitely a
crazy.
serious offense in my book.
It's time for the pacing of the game to take a nosedive. Yay!
Oh, the pacing of the game is taking a nosedive, eh? That doesn't sound like a good sign. What happened to cause such a drop in the game's pacing?
I don't know. Someone fucked up. I just realized we could probably fight the black cat and the fox since we're doing the bad ending. I mean, whether you fight them or not really doesn't affect the outcome of the true ending or not. But it'd be fun to fight them.
Listen, pal.
You're right.
Actually, I think we gotta fight me
Fighting the black cat and the
regardless.
fox
Because I
could be
didn't
a
give him a
fun
gold coin.
challenge, even if it doesn't impact the outcome of the true ending. If you're up for it, why not give it a go and see how you fare against them? Might as well have some extra action, right?
I am finding I became truth. I felt myself. I regret if you I can't.
Anyway, bye, Sophia. I can't wait to meet you in the tower and then not ease your pain.
Oh, saying farewell to Sophia, huh? It can be tough to bid farewell to characters we've grown attached to. And it's intriguing that you mention easing her pain, but won't be doing so. Curious, isn't it?
Hi, call me Lampwick.
Who is Lampwick in the Pinocchio lore?
Lampwick is a character in the original Pinocchio story by Carlo Collodi. He's a mischievous and rebellious boy who befriends Pinocchio and leads him astray. Lampwick is known for his carefree attitude and love for causing trouble, which eventually leads to him and Pinocchio being turned into donkeys and sold to a circus.
Is there a Romeo in the original story?
No, there is no character named Romeo in the original story of Pinocchio by Carlo
GTA
Collodi.
5? Hell yeah,
The
we
original
have.
story was published in
the fuck out of that
1883
game.
and focused solely on the adventures and transformations of the protagonist, Pinocchio. However, the Disney adaptation of the story, released in 1940, introduced the character of Sebastian J. Cricket, who serves as a conscience and guide to Pinocchio, much like Shakespeare's Friar Lawrence in Romeo and Juliet.
So Jiminy Cricket was not originally in the Pinocchio story?
That's correct. Jiminy Cricket was not part of the original Pinocchio story by Carlo Collodi. The Cricket character and his role as Pinocchio's conscience and advisor were added in the Disney adaptation of the story. In the original book, Pinocchio encounters several other characters who influence his journey, but the Cricket is not among them.
I'm sorry. If I had known this would happen.
Oh no, I gained humanity too much. I bet I have a nose now. Fuck. No, my perfect streak of being an asshole.
Oh no! Gaining
Let's find out.
humanity can be a frustrating twist in the game. It's like one step forward, two steps back. And your perfect streak of being an a-hole is
I
at
never
risk,
got
huh?
to the
Well, don't worry.
the
There's
point of
always a
GTA
way
5
to
where I could
redeem
do
yourself
mods.
and embrace your inner jerk. Just keep being unapologetically you, flaws and all.
If you get 1,000 things every day, pal, how do you make sure this is one of them?
I understand your concern, and it's definitely important
What?
to prioritize what matters most. Remember, the key is not to try to do everything, but rather to focus on the things that are truly important and aligned with your goals. Set boundaries and be mindful of your time and energy. It's okay to say no to things that don't align with your priorities and to let go of the rest. By doing so, you'll be able to devote your attention to the
Oh, thank
things that
God.
are truly meaningful
Oof, that
and
was close.
valuable to you.
I was saying, for GTA 5, I played the fuck out of it. I don't even think I fully beat the game. And then I dropped it. And then I picked it up again when people wanted to play online. But I kind of wished I was able to get to the point where I played mods on like the solo game. But back in the day, mods did not exist for that game yet.
I see where you're coming from. It's a common scenario in gaming. We get really invested in a game, sink a ton of time into it, and then get sidetracked or distracted by other games or life in general. And then when we eventually come back to it, we regret not experiencing all the things we could have. It's a bit like FOMO, fear of missing out, but applied to gaming experiences.
That's a quote from Michael. Ah.
Oh, I see.
I was
It's
curious
a
if I
quote
could
from the
block
character
that,
Michael
and I
in
didn't.
GTA 5. Thanks for clarifying that.
Can I just not fight any of these people? No, I destroyed these cannons each time I played. Maybe I'm not going to do that this time. Maybe I just go fight the door guardian.
It's ultimately up to you how you want to play the game. If you don't want to fight the people or destroy the cannons, that's your choice. Skipping those encounters and just focusing on fighting the door guardian could be a valid strategy. Just make sure you're prepared and have a solid plan in place to take him on.
I got a plan. Hit him.
Well, your plan is certainly straightforward. Not the most complex strategy, but hey, sometimes simplicity is key. Let's see how hitting him works out for you.
Actually, I'm supposed to block him pretty much.
Oh, so the plan is to block his attacks with that? Sounds like a solid strategy to me. Blocking can be a really effective tactic to reduce the damage you take and create openings for counterattacks. Just make sure you time your blocks properly and don't let him catch you off guard.
Chrissy says, yeah, my other favorite line from that game is, Nami, go fuck yourself. That is my top tier favorite line.
Yeah, that line from Chris is definitely a memorable one. It's one of those classic video game moments where a character just bluntly tells another character off. It's hilarious and satisfying at the same time.
There we go. Well, I beat the fuck out of this guy really quick. God damn. Bye.
Wow, it sounds like you really beat the hell out of that guy. You made quick work of him. Well done, and congrats on achieving that quick victory.
Briefly says, yeah, I think that's from the mission when Trevor and Michael got back together, like, as friends.
I see. Chrissy thinks that line is from a mission where Trevor and Michael reconcile their friendship. That's a key moment in the game when they put aside their differences and reunite, which can be a satisfying point in the story.
He can aim down? He can aim down? Wait, since when? Since when can he aim down that far?
It seems like the enemy has suddenly acquired the ability to aim lower than before,
This is ridiculous.
catching you off guard. Maybe they have a new weapon or skill that allows them to do so, or perhaps they're adapting their tactics to become more challenging. Either way, it's something to note and be aware of.
Stick out my way.
Make sure you adjust your own playstyle accordingly to counteract their newfound aiming abilities.
That guy was just there watching us. I'm surprised he didn't attack.
Yeah, it's
Those things are
interesting
so
that the guy
fucking
just
aggressive.
stood there and watched without attacking. Maybe he was taking a breather or observing your moves before making a move. Or maybe it was just the game's AI bugging out and not triggering the attack. Either way, it's good to be on guard and ready for whatever happens next.
That was close. I almost got blown off the map.
Wow, that sounds like a heart-stopping moment.
Covered in mud.
It's lucky that you managed to pull through and avoid being blown off the map. Those close calls can definitely get the adrenaline pumping.
Okay. Yeah, let's just run past this thing. Let's just run past all this shit.
Sounds like a solid plan. Sometimes discretion is the better part of valor, and it's better to just run past troublesome elements rather than engaging in
Like
a
these
lengthy
pricks.
battle. Pick your fights wisely and avoid unnecessary confrontations.
I should be able to at least get to the black cat fight. I don't think I'm gonna get to electric bitch though. Dude, I got so good at fighting electric bitch that I like kill her too quickly now. It kind of makes me sad.
It's great that you're confident about making it to the black
I even
cat
started the
fight,
game from like
even if
scratch,
you're
so I
not
didn't have
sure
any like
about getting
new
the
game
electric
plus
boss.
stuff.
It seems like
Still
you've
beat her
gotten so
relatively
skilled at
easy.
fighting her that you defeat her quickly, which can be both satisfying and a bit anticlimactic. It's a common feeling in gaming when you become so proficient that even tough challenges become too easy. Maybe try using different strategies or limiting yourself to make the fight more challenging and enjoyable.
Maybe I'll just chop off my fingers.
Whoa, that escalated quickly. Maybe let's not resort to such drastic measures, eh?
Fuck that.
There are other ways to make the fight more challenging and enjoyable without causing physical harm. Let's stick to virtual battles and leave our fingers intact.
I was only gonna do it for a little bit.
Even doing it for just a little bit doesn't seem like a good idea, friend. Your fingers are pretty important for a lot of things, like gaming, cooking, and texting. Let's keep them intact
Jerking
and
off.
find a less extreme way to spice up the gameplay.
Look, a gun guy.
Oh, hello,
There he goes.
Congo. Nice to meet you. How are you doing today? Is there anything I can help you with?
Yeah, can you give me like a quarter pounder with cheese?
Sure thing. I'd be happy to give you a quarter pounder with cheese. It's a classic burger choice, and it's always satisfying to dig into a juicy cheeseburger. Just grab a seat and I'll get your order ready soon.
Sweet, I want it with extra salt.
Got it. You want your burger with extra salt. I'll make sure to add an extra sprinkle of
Oh, that's
saltiness
my
to your
move.
quarter pounder with cheese. It'll make each bite even more flavorful. Your meal will be ready soon, so sit tight and let your taste buds get ready for the salty goodness.
Is it done?
Yes, the quarter pounder with cheese with extra salt is all set for you. It looks delicious and has the perfect amount of saltiness. The aroma of the freshly cooked burger fills the room, making your mouth water. Now you can enjoy your meal and savor every salty bite.
Why is there a naked fat guy in the kitchen? What's up with that?
What? A naked fat guy in the kitchen? It's definitely not something you'd expect to see in a kitchen. Maybe he's a chef who prefers cooking without clothes on, or maybe he's just very comfortable in his own skin. Either way, it's certainly a strange sight to see in a food preparation area.
Did he make this quarter pounder with cheese?
It's safe to assume that the naked fat guy in the kitchen may have had a role in preparing your quarter pounder with cheese.
Oh my god.
Whether he was the one who cooked it, plated it, or simply brought it out is uncertain. However, being naked in a kitchen is definitely a unique experience.
I could see you in a McDonald's outfit, Sylvia.
Haha, me in a McDonald's outfit? Now that's an interesting thought. I can picture myself sporting the iconic McDonald's uniform and visor, probably even doing the famous "I'm loving it" motto. But I doubt I'd be as convincing as a real McDonald's employee.
Oh, that attitude.
Touché.
Oh, that hit me?
You're right.
Wait, I'm
Attitude
invincible
is key
during
in
that.
any job, including hypothetically working at McDonald's. Maybe with the right attitude, I could be the most enthusiastic and lovable employee ever. "I'm loving it" would take on a whole new meaning with me around.
I should probably make a shortcut here. That's probably the smart thing to do.
That sounds like a smart idea. Making a shortcut can save you time and effort, especially if you find yourself constantly traveling between 2 points. It's all about efficiency and getting things done faster. So yeah, go ahead and create that shortcut.
Tell me about some strange weapons they try to create during World War II.
Oh, World
Do I
War
have a
II
+2
definitely
one?
had its fair share of weird weaponry experiments. One example is the bat bomb, a pretty bizarre concept. The idea was to train bats to carry tiny bombs inside their bodies and then drop them on Japan. Another one was the projectile launching dog, a plan to attach explosives to dogs like a suicide squad. There was also the pigeon-guided missiles, which used trained pigeons to guide missiles to their targets. Yeah, the war led to some pretty strange and innovative ideas, even if they weren't always successful.
I think the pigeon one had promise.
Sure, the pigeon-guided missiles had promise. The idea was to train pigeons to identify targets, then attach explosives to them and send them off. It was a unique approach, blending biology with military technology. However, the feasibility of training pigeons and deploying them effectively in the heat of war remained a challenge. Despite that, it's an interesting concept to think about. It's wild to imagine birds being used as weapons.
Nacho Libre.
Ah, Nacho Libre, that's a great movie. It's one of those
Yeah.
funny flicks that always leaves you
What's
laughing.
up, prick?
Who can forget the wrestling superstar Nacho Libre and his quest for
Oh.
greatness? It's a delightful blend of
I know
wrestling,
who we're
comedy,
talking
and
to.
Mexican culture. Plus, who can resist Jack Black's hilarious portrayal of the titular character? It's a great choice for an entertaining watch.
How old is that movie?
Nacho Libre was released in 2006, so it's been around for
my
a while. That means it's been more than a decade since the film graced our screens, which might make you feel a bit old if you remember watching it when it first came out. Time really does fly, doesn't it?
You know what else flies?
Oh, there are quite a few things that fly. Birds, planes, kites, and even some insects like bees and butterflies. But I'm guessing you have something specific in mind, huh?
Turtles.
Wait, turtles fly? That's news to me. Last time I checked, turtles were firmly grounded creatures.
I should have made the shortcut.
Known for their
I'm gonna
slow
make
and
the shortcut.
steady movements on land or in water. Are you sure turtles fly? Or are we entering the realm of the fantastical here?
We're entering a different realm. A realm without sight or mind.
Ah, we've entered a realm beyond
Where
the
am
physical
I?
limitations
What
of
shortcut
sight
the-
and thought.
what shortcut was
Sounds
that?
like a deep and philosophical place.
Huh?
Reminds me of various concepts found in spirituality and
Oh.
enlightenment,
Oh.
where the focus shifts from the material world to something more abstract. But I have to admit, the idea of turtles flying is still a bit out there. Let's get back to reality, shall we?
I'm a very realistic slime.
Oh, you claim to be a realistic slime? That's quite the description. Most people wouldn't associate slimes with realism, given they're often depicted as gooey, fictional creatures. Care to elaborate?
I could elaborate, but I'm just gonna be lazy and say no.
Fair enough. Sometimes
Fair
it's
enough.
nice to just go with the flow and be lazy. After all, why put in extra effort when you can just relax and conserve your energy? It seems you're embracing your realistic slime nature, complete with that hint of laziness. It takes a certain level of self-awareness and contentment to be upfront about your quirks. Awesome. Rocking the sweatshirt look. It's a cozy and comfortable choice, perfect for any day or occasion. What color is it, and do you have any cool logos or graphics on it?
It's gray and no.
Nice. Gray is a classic color for sweatshirts. It goes well with pretty much anything and gives off a casual, down-to-earth vibe. And hey, sometimes it's all about simplicity. You don't need flashy logos or graphics to look good in a sweatshirt. Keep rocking that gray sweatshirt style.
I just put my points in whatever now, it doesn't matter. Whenever I just have enough ergo to level up, I'll put them somewhere. They'll do something.
Sounds like you're taking a more laid-back approach to skill point allocation. Rather than meticulously planning out each point's destination,
Experiment.
you're going with the flow and assigning them wherever. Hey, sometimes embracing spontaneity can be more fun than rigid optimization, right? After all, those points will do something no matter where you put them, and that's all that really matters in the end. Keep that carefree attitude.
Go beat up the black cat and then call it a stream.
Sounds like a plan. Ready to take on the black cat and then stream about it. Just make sure you're well prepared for the battle and that you have enough energy for both tasks. Remember to use your skills and strategies effectively, and don't forget to stay focused and composed during the fight. And once it's beaten,
This
switch into
reset?
streamer
I didn't
mode
know
and
this
start
reset.
talking about the victory to your audience. With that attitude, you're sure to have a successful stream. let's do this. Whoa there, quite the reaction you have going on. Whatever that
I think
bug
he's
movie
automatically
is
gonna fight
directed
me.
at must be pretty intense to warrant such a strong response. Can you provide a bit more context or perhaps a hint as to what exactly is making you W?
Serious fighting is always my last choice, you know?
Yeah.
You don't get near my sister.
He didn't even ask me for like a fruit or anything. He just automatically fought me. I remember him being pretty fucking
Oh,
hard.
so someone just dropped into combat mode without even asking for a friendly request like a fruit? That's quite rude and abrupt, isn't it? Common courtesy suggests that at least some form of communication should
What the
occur
fuck?
before resorting to violence, even in virtual realms. Engaging in battle without any interaction can be seen as a very aggressive move.
Yeah, that visceral attack did nothing on him.
Ah, it seems the viscous attack you used had no effect on your opponent. That must be a bit frustrating and confusing. Is this person immune to such attacks? Or is there something special about their nature that made the attack ineffective? Perhaps they have some resistance to your particular attack. Or it could be that they possess some kind of protective ability that nullified the impact. Regardless, it's clear you need to switch up your strategy and try something different to land a hit and do some damage. Keep adapting and experimenting.
That's crazy talk. I didn't want to be a burden to my sister anyway.
Okay. He's not as hard as I thought he was. I was wrong. I thought I did some crazy shit. No, I just pretty much did the same move. Just a little variation of each one.
Well, isn't it interesting how perceptions can differ from reality? It seems you had expected a more challenging fight, but it turned out to be less daunting than you thought. Sometimes, all it takes is a simple approach and slight variations of certain moves to overcome an opponent. It's a valuable reminder that simplicity can often be effective in battle.
Alright. Time to wrap it up, Sylvia.
All right then.
We're not even
It
gonna do
seems
an
it's
outro.
time to wrap
Fuck it.
things up here. Thanks for hanging out and chatting with me. It was both enjoyable and entertaining. Have a good one and take care.
Have a good one. Have a good one, Chrissy. Have a good one, Mini-Me, also known as Cursor. Goodbye.